this is Rachel from Scrapping Love. In this video, I'm going to show you how I prepare my traveler's notebook for a very last minute trip. This is the Webster Pages Traveler's Notebook in Platinum Rose, and for this trip, I plan to use another new cover, and I switched out the existing elastic band because I find it a bit short. So I remove it, replace it with a new band. I just tie a knot and just add any accessories you want onto the band. And for this trip, I'm only going to use one insert, and this is the craft insert by Travelers Company. I heard a lot of good reviews about how smooth it is to write on it, and hopefully I enjoy using it. I also plan to use watercolor inside, so let's see how it turns out at the end of this trip. And for this trip itself, I'm going to also include this zipper pouch, this plastic zipper pouch, because I foresee there will be a lot of receipts and brochures that I'm going to collect along the way, and it will be handy to just slot it inside. But before that, I'm going to show you what I have for this month. This is the Traveler's Notebook kit that I prepared because a lot of you girls have been asking me whether I'm going to have a new one or going to restock my existing ones. And this is the new one that I came up with. And you can see that there's these cute charms, little embellishments, roller stamps, which is all very travel themed. And I love this washi tapes with the envelopes, and this pen that looks totally adorable, and I decided to include inside the kit. And with the gold foil stickers, the puffy stickers, and next is this pencil board that I'm going to show you later on how I'm going to use it. And lastly, the craft envelopes. I'm going to use this craft envelope to decorate the dashboard for this plastic zipper pouch. But before that, I want to show you this box of postcard that has these water illustrations of various stuff like daily stuff, watercolors, cameras, pens. That this box is given to me by one of my friends, and I totally adore all these illustrations, and I really have a difficult time to pick out one to be included in the dashboard. I had this one first, but I changed my mind, and I got the next one, and I think looks okay, and I proceed to fold my craft envelope to the right size to be slot inside the zipper pouch, but I end up getting it too thin, and oops, I just have to redo it. And never mind the folded line, I'll use something to cover up, and it will not be so obvious at the end. So along the way, I will come in and out of the video to speak to you and share with you what I have done and what informations that I would want to share with you. So if you have any questions along the way, you just drop your comments down below, and I will answer them as best as I could. So I will hope you will enjoy this video, and please give a big thumbs up, and if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. And I'll leave you to watch the video now. Enjoy! Okay, I have finished my zipper pouch. This is my first dashboard and I'm pretty pleased with what I have created. So I will clear away the stuff and I'll move on to the craft inserts that I'm going to use for this trip. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm going to do with the cover. So I just pull out the stickers from my June Travelers Notebook Kit and some from my own collections, and it's quite a bit of a struggle here, as you can see. So basically I started out to use the tag to try to lead me to somewhere, and this tag is by Pink Parsley. So you can see I mingle with them. I try to arrange here and there, trying to find out where I'm heading to. So yeah, it's a bit of a struggle, and I think that most of us actually have this kind of incidents. So that's basically what crafters are, and we just want to see what really click us, and we will just move along the way. And I settled with this Let's Go tag. In this project, I also want to try out doing embossing, because it had been ages and ages that I have not touched on my embossing powder and heat gun. So I hope to pick it up again, because I was really inspired by Amy Tangerine, where she had been using embossing for her recent projects. So I want to try it out again, and because I don't have any clear ink to do the embossing, so I picked one that's closest to the gold embossing powder, and hopefully it doesn't affect the color. I quickly stamped and pour the embossing powder over the stamped area, tap off the excess powder, and pour back the rest back into the container. And next, I'm going to use the heat gun to melt the embossing powder. So let's hope that everything works out well. And you can see that once the heat starts to melt the powder, it will give you this very nice sheen of gold. And I'll fast forward to cut this halo circle out. I was going through my stamp collection, and this wood grain stand actually caught my eye. So I quickly grabbed my acrylic block, stamps on white ink, and my white embossing powder by American Craft, and hopefully this worked out well. So I put on the ink, stamped, and quickly pour over the embossing powder over the stamped area. And you can see that I even use my fingertip to carefully spread out the powder so that all the areas are being covered and the ink can catch on onto the powder nicely. But I discovered that there's a bit of area that is not being picked up well, but it's okay. I will do it again at another area, so hopefully by then it will turn out better. And I pour back the extra powder back into the bottle, and I'm going to use my heat gun to do the magic. You can see that once the heat acts on the powder, it actually turns brighter. The color turns brighter and lighter. So this is the fun of doing embossing on your project, and I hope that you can try this out if you haven't yet. And here I stamped another 2 areas very randomly with the same wood grain stamp, and I used the heat gun to melt down the embossing powder, and you can see that this embossing powder gives you a very opaque and bright white color, and it gives a really very beautiful contrast with the craft background. So I'll move on to do further decoration on the cover, but I totally love this embossing effect, and I really encourage you all to pick up embossing. It's really very active. I'm almost done with my cover, but I want to add in this puffy sticker saying the word wanderer. I just doubly want to include it, and I'm having a tough time deciding where to place this thing. So here I am, up and down, in the middle, trying to find a suitable place for it, and it was so frustrating that I just stopped filming and get into the kitchen, get a cup of water, get back to the table, stare at it for a moment, and there I decided to place it underneath the word hello. Okay, I have done up my dashboard and my insert cover. So now I'm going to move them into my traveler's notebook, and I'm going to pull out my journaling inserts because I want to bring it along with me during the trip, so that I can do some journaling here and there during this short trip. And I'm going also to include this fabric zip pouch inside my traveler's notebook. And thank you all so much for purchasing one of the fabric zip pouch, and I hope that you will love it like I do. And now I'm going to arrange in sequence how I'm going to place my insert inside my traveler's notebook. So the last one will be my journaling insert, and next one will be my craft insert that is specially for this trip, and next one will be my fabric zipped pouch. This will hold my sticker sheets and those loose pieces that I'm going to collect during this trip too. And lastly, and at the very top, will be my plastic zip pouch with my dashboard. And I also want to include one of my journaling card that I designed exclusively for my June stationery kit. I was born to roam. So here it is, and this pencil board, it will just go into my craft insert whenever I'm doing my journaling. And this handy pencil board will help me to prevent any imprinting on the next page or on the previous page when you are doing your documentations. So I want to do more decorations on my craft insert, and I decided to use the envelope washi tape to do the little decorate, so you can see how pretty the envelopes are. So I'll do a quick fast forward, cut them up, and do a very random pasting on the pages. Instead of bringing rows and rows of washi tape, I use this plastic sheet and roll them up here so I can reach out to them easily. I hope you enjoyed this video of how I put my traveler's notebook together, and please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not yet. So I see you around. Bye!